We welcome you to Spartan Gymnasium, where we bring you this year's edition of Topeka High versus Emporia at home for the Spartans. And we start off with the girls' game, a game that a series last year that was swept by the Lady Spartans, 57-40 at Topeka High School. And 37-31, a close one at home for the Lady Spartans last year, but they ended up winning both of those games. And they come into this game on a roll, a team that's 10-1 on an 8-game winning streak, and coming off a Glacier's Edge first place finish with an overtime win against Derby and a 62-55 win versus Blue Valley. Just overall a couple of close games that gets the heart rate going. But this team now is going to come up against a 3-9 Topeka High team that is on a one-game win streak, 53-47 versus Topeka West. But clearly the Spartans are the favorite here, the 6th-ranked team in 5A. But you can't let this be a trap game with Washburn Rule and the winter sports celebrations coming up for this next home game here on Friday. That'll be a big game for sure. The Lady Spartans can't let distract them with an opponent in T-High that's expected to be just a little less competition than what they played in the Glacier's Edge. But yeah, the Lady Spartans 3-0 in league play as well compared to Topeka High's 0-3. So the Lady Spartans coming into this one averaging 53.3 points per game, giving up just 36.1. And on the other hand, you have TI, a team that scores just 33 a game and gives up 52. So we'll see if the Spartan defense can get to the TI offense. We saw it a lot during the Derby game, and what led to that comeback was a turnovers forced. Team has 10 steals a game. That's it for pregame. When we come back, starting lineups and Emporia versus Topeka High. back at Spartan Gymnasium. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Topeka High, sophomore number 2, Amari Triplett. Freshman number 4, Marilla Conley. Sophomore number 12, Kimara Marshall. Freshman number 14, Ashira Rayton. Sophomore number 24, Sasha Gotru. And that's it for T-High. For Emporia, senior number 2, Ryan Peak. Senior number 3, Addie Kermer. Senior number 5, Emil Bennett. Senior number 10, Lexi DeWitt. And senior number 24, Alexa Shively. So here we go, ready for tip-off. It'll be Gotru versus Peak. Gotru is 6'1", Peak at 5'10". And Peak wins the tip. Kermer gets it for Emporia. Drives down to the wing. Kicks off to Bennett on the top of the key. Now Shively. Right back on the left wing. It's back over to Kermer. Kermer into DeWitt. DeWitt left-handed drive. Kick out. Shively. Back across. Good backside pass to Addie Kermer. And Emporia is on the board first. It's Addie Kermer, who had a 30-point game against Derby during the Glacier's Edge semifinal. And that thrilling overtime game is now going back the other way is Kimara Marshall, who is fouled. Fouls on Shively. First foul on either side of the night. So now it'll be an inbound for T-High. Marshall will inbound a Triplett. Corner Rayton. Pump fakes, now takes a mid-range shot off the mark, and rebound goes to Ryan Peak of Emporia. Bennett will take it the other way. Corner is Shively. Right back up top. Kermer. Peak on the wing. Peak drives, and she's fouled. Foul's on the floor. It'll be a baseline play for the Lady Spartans. With 7:04 to play in quarter number 1. Gotru picks up the foul for T-High. Bennett looking for the inbound off to Kermer. Her 3 for catch and shoot. A swish from Addie Kermer. 5-0 Spartans. And now we've seen Emporia press. Shively stole it, saved it in right to Kermer. Beautiful pass. What a play for Emporia. DeWitt puts it up and in. I mean, that was just satisfying to watch. The steal, the save, the pass, and the shot. 7-0 Spartans in the first 90 seconds of the ball game. Topeka High will slow things down. Now it's Marshall running the points. Now she steps back, shoots the mid-range shot, no good. Emil Bennett rebounds, but lost control out of bounds. Some miscommunication there, goes out of bounds. Trojan basketball. So now Triplett will inbound from the baseline for T-High. She gets it in. Gotru, who puts it up and in. Sasha Gotru lays it in for T-High. She has her first 2 of the night, and the first 2 on the game for Emporia. Good pass into Kermer, and she scores. She's already got 7, and we've got a T-High timeout. 9-2 Emporia. We'll take it with them. You're watching Spartan basketball on ESN. Well, we come out of the timeout in a 9-2 ball game here in the first minute and 51 seconds. Emporia imposing their will here as the 10-1 team at home. And bringing the press on this Trojan team early. Rayton will inbound, gets it in Marshall. Marshall pushing it up. Bennett on D. And gets it across half court. Still kind of slowing things down for T-High. Now Rayton takes the screen off the Triplett. Looking And now finds right inside. Go True, no good. She has the only 2 T-high points. Couldn't get that one to fall. Peak pushing it down the floor for Emporia. Now out. 3 from Bennett. Rolls around, no good. Peak's put back is fouled. And Ryan Peak will go to the free throw line. 4-2. Had a great game as well in that Derby game in the Glacier's Edge, along with the game against Blue Valley, the championship game of that tournament. Peaks first off the back iron. Shot number 2 rolls out, and it's out of bounds. Oh, wow, off Emporia is the call. Kermer trying to argue it, and now it does go back to Emporia basketball. So Emporia is still going to get the ball after those free throws. And a quick inbound. Corner, Bennett inside. Kermer kicks right back out, and Bennett will set things up for the Lady Spartans. High post is Peak, right back out. Gets a screen, and now Lexi DeWitt, corner 3's good. She shoots 51% on the year, so no surprise that she knocked that one down from the corner. Now stolen shyly, Kermer comes up with it, and no good on the fast break, but it was out of bounds on Shively's backside pass. Tipped out of bounds by T-High. Stays Emporia basketball. 12-2. Emporia leads it. 4:58 to go in quarter number 1. Kermer 3. She's already hit one. Make it another. 15-2. And she has 10 points already in double digits. 15-2. Triplet. Backside. Go True. No good. Ryan Peak gets the board. Bennett deep pass into the win the corner. Gets off Kermer. Heat check is off the mark. And now out of bounds off Peak, trying to get the rebound. As Tegan Baker and Kyla Herfkins check in for Carolyn Dorsey's Lady Spartans with 4:32 to go in the first. 15-2, early Spartan lead. Now some half-court pressure from Emporia. Triplet tried to go backside, go true, but over her head, and now Kermer is going to push it quickly down the floor for Emporia. She drives in, what a drive! The left-handed floater, good, and she has 12 here in the first 4 minutes of this basketball game. 17-2, Emporia. Marshall now in some trouble, gets it off the triplets. Now pump fake on the top of the key, 3 from Rayton. Now she takes the floater, it rolls in for T-High, 17-4. Shira Rayton on the board for the first time tonight. 17-4. Herfkins inside, gives it back out to Witt. Kermer takes it in from the wing, back up top. And Emil Bennett will take it back up and navigate the Emporia offense. And now we got a kick ball on T-High. Emporia basketball still. Kermer gets it in. Open 3 for DeWitt, off the mark. Kermer rebounded. Putback is good. 14 for Addie Kermer, and we still have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Marshall in trouble, gets it off to Triplet, now inside, go true, working on Baker, kicks out, 3 from Rayton is good. To make it 19-7 to Shira Rayton with a quick 5 points. Baker top the key out to Addie Kermer. Kermer spinning, kicks out Herfkins. Off to Bennett. Bennett pulls it right back out. Herfkins, corner, and it's good. The 2-point shot from Kyla Herfkins. And she has her first 2 of the night. 21-7 Emporia. Now the pass from Rayton over to Conley. Won't go for T high. It's out of bounds. And now Addie Gutierrez checks in for Emil Bennett, along with Zeta Pearson, who checks in for Lexi DeWitt. And so now Kermer will bring it up for Emporia with the 21-7 football score lead with 2:15 to go in quarter number 1. Pearson, top of the key, inside. Herfkins, no good. Rayton gets the board for the Trojans. And will go the other way, and she's fouled. Trying to drive in on Tegan Baker with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Triplet inbounds. Marshall. Baker almost stole it from her, and now she forces her to step out of bounds. Another Emporia high steal. Again, we talked about it. They average 10 a game, so they're going to put the pressure on the Lady Trojans here, and we've seen it early, up 21-7. Now Gutierrez, top of the key, her 3 off the mark. Herfkins rebounds. Emporia's going to get another crack at it. Kermer spinning, floater, good. 23-7, 16 for Addie Kermer. 1:25 remaining. Marshall working it around, trying to get past Baker. Now kicks out Triplet. Triplet pump fakes. Over Gotru, elbow. Outside Rayton. Rayton drives, floats it up off the mark. She has the last 5 T-high points. Couldn't get that one to fall there. 60 seconds remain in quarter number 1. Herfkins gets it inside on the cut to Gutierrez. She puts it up and good. 25-7. Addison Gutierrez on the board. Rayton driving in. Off to Triplet in the short corner, and she puts it up with a foul with 38 left. And Triplet will go to the line for Topeka High. Triplet's first, no good. Second one on the way. And off the back of the rim. Rebound, and Emporia moving it quickly, getting a break out of the free throw. Kermer drives, no good. Herfkins gets it, puts it up, in. Kyla Herfkins with 4 in the early stages of this one. 20 seconds left. Rayton will hold it for T-high. Clock down to 10. Screen from Gotru, now 5, the 3. Off the mark for Rayton, and buzzer beater he from Kermer. Wouldn't have counted anyways, it's off the mark. But a 27-7 dominant Emporia first half here at Spartan Gymnasium. And we'll take a quick break. When we come back, second quarter action from Emporia. 25% of the way done at Emporia High School, and it's a big Spartan lead, 27-7 after the first quarter. As T-High will take it first, Rayton will bring it up. At first we saw Marshall, now Rayton's been bringing it up for the Lady Trojans. And now wings Marshall, her pass deflected and going the other way, out of bounds. It went off Marshall. Emporia is going to keep it. And Lady Spartans grab another steal here in this first half. Bennett gets it into Shively, and we'll take it right back to set things up for Emporia. See how deep Emporia goes into the bench in the first half if things keep going this way, as now it's in Peak. No good from the high post. Rebound going the other way for Kimara Marshall. She pulls up from mid-range. It's no good. Shively gets a handle on it. Now makes a deep pass. DeWitt inside Peak, and no good. Shira Rayton took the charge with 7:12 until halftime to keep it at 27-7. Peak's first foul of the night. First team foul of the second quarter for the Lady Spartans. Conley gets it off to Rayton, back across Marshall. Marshall in trouble. DeWitt pickpocketed her. Now backside pass from Shively into Kermer, up and in. Addie Kermer with 18 in this first half. 6:40 to go in quarter number 2. Now Conley from the short corner gets in and go true. Back out Rayton. Thought about the three. So does Marshall. Now inside Triplet. Almost lost it. Able to hold on. Gathers it in the corner. And now good backside pass into Marshall. Her shot nothing but net to make it 29-9. Kimara Marshall. And inside Emporia moves it quickly. It's into Peak. And Peak lays it up for her first points of the night. And Topeka High is going to take a timeout with the game at 31-9. A 30-second one. We'll take a quick break. And when we come back, Spartan basketball on ESN. We return from the Topeka timeout. Spartans dominating up 31-9 with 6:11 to play in quarter number 2. Is now Rayton in some trouble, gets it across Conley. A good pass and a good drive. 31-11. Morela Conley puts it up and in for T-High. As Kermer in some trouble from Marshall, gets it off Shively. Now DeWitt right back up to Bennett. Shively swung to Kermer. DeWitt, top of the key three, and it went in, but she walked before it. So T-High basketball with 5:33 to play in the second quarter. Kimara Marshall gets it off of Shira Rayton, and her pass won't go to Triplet. And Emporia is going to get it right back. Bennett brings it up for the Lady Spartans. Off to DeWitt. And she tried to get it inside Peak, no luck. Out of bounds, going right back the other way. Topeka High will have Still some half-court pressure and token pressure from Emporia High. Up 31-11. Now a 3-0 but net for Rayton. And now Kermer, her answer off the front of the rim. Marshall going the other way. Rayton, by the way, has 8 as Marshall's fast break won't go, and it's an over the back. See if they get go true or Rayton with it. Oh, that's on Marshall. Marshall's first of the night. And the first sub we've seen for T-High, Destiny Clanton, as Bennett gets it off Peak, right over Kermer on the left wing. So the subs, Serena Mayfield. And now Baker, her 3 from the wing is good. 34-14. It's Tegan Baker for 3. And she has her first 3 of the night. Halfway through the second. 34-14. Marshall gives off triplet. Almost lost it, and lost it that time trying to kick it out to Marshall, but it goes out of bounds off Alexa Shively. Still Trojan basketball. Kermer and Shively check out. Gutierrez and DeWitt check in. And a triplet on the wing now. Back up top, Marshall. Marshall, left-hand drive, hands off, triplet, puts it up and no good. Rebound, though, goes for Serena Mayfield to make it 34-16. Serena Mayfield on the board for the night for T-High. Gutierrez into DeWitt, back out. Peak scanning. DeWitt out to Baker, pump fake to mid-range. Right back to Bennett on the wing, good pass inside. Peak couldn't quite finish, gets her own rebound, no good. Topeka will push it back down with 3 minutes to play until halftime. And a deep 3 from Ray. That one's off. She's hit 2 threes already. And that one was from really deep. And now Peak inside and got a stolen from behind by Marshall, but they tack her with a foul. Her second. Not a lot of fouls here early, but Kimara Marshall with both of Topeka High's team fouls here in the second. Now corner Kermer thought about the 3. Now it's swung right across the other corner to Baker. Emporia slowing it down with the 18-point lead, and now Mayfield stole it from Kermer. She gets on the floor to try and get it back, and it's a jump ball. Emporia will keep it with 2:35 left in the first half. Kermer drive in, Baker right back out to Kermer on the corner, mid-range shot, in and out. Rayton will get the board for T-High, and we'll bring it right back up the court. Hands off Marshall. Marshall drives in, jump stops. Now Rayton baseline drive, tipped and out of bounds. And now they're discussing who's going to get the ball here. Because both the referees, one referee said Emporia, one said T-High. And they are going to end up giving it to Emporia with 123 seconds left in quarter number 2. Kermer will take time to set up for Emporia. She's bringing it up with Emil Bennett on the bench. And Kermer Crossing over, gets it off Kyla Herfkins. And Herfkins will slow things down, holds it up top. Now over Pearson. Out Kermer, 3. She hit it! 37-16. Addie Kermer with 21 first half points. And it's 37-16. As Rayton brings things to a halt for T-High, slows down. Now it's back going. Marshall brings it out. 60 seconds in the second quarter. Marshall over triplet. Short corner blocked by Zeta Pearson. It's going to stay with Topeka High. Damia Zapata checks in for Emporia, taking the place of Kyla Herfkins. Rayton into Gotru. Right off to Marshall. Rayton in the corner, down the baseline. No. Kermer going the other way. Underhand pass into Pearson. She didn't get the shot up though before the travel. 45 seconds left. So T-High will get it back. Yeah, Marshall will bring it back down. See, it'll be a long time for T-High to have to hold it here if they want to get the last possession with 30 seconds left now. We'll see if that's what they try to do. Is Rayton still holding, and now they're going to get a foul on Zapata down low. Mia's first foul of the night. So Marshall inbound at 4 T-High. It's off the triplet and right back off Marshall. 20 seconds in half number 1. T-High will set up the play. Now screen from Gotru. Marshall puts up the shot and she's fouled with 7.2 to go. So Zapata picks up 2 fouls. And Marshall will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's good. Get it to a 20-point game at 37-17. Second one goes as well. 37-18. See what the buzzer beater attempt consists of for Emporia. It's a floater from Kermer off the mark. And so the first half will end with a 37-18 Emporia High lead. And so Emporia, as expected, on top so far in this one. Leading the way for the Spartans was Addie Kermer with 21 first half points. You got 4 from Kyla Herfkins as well, 5 from Lexi DeWitt, 2 from Ryan Peak and Addison Gutierrez, and a 3 from Tegan Baker. That's your point spread for the Spartans in the first quarter. For T-High, it was a Shira Rayton leading with 8. Then you got 4 from Kimara Marshall, 2 from Serena Mayfield, and 2 from Morela Conley. But we'll see if Emporia can close out the second half when we come back. You're watching E-Town Sports Network. back for the second half of a ball game that's been all Emporia so far. Spartans lead at 37-18 at halftime. And we talked about the points a little bit earlier, but Addie Kermer with 21 first half points. So a hot start for her. We'll see how deep Emporia goes into the bench in a game like this if they pull away. It's been at this 20-point deficit for a while. You know, it started off at 27-7, and then it's been a little neck and neck from there. But yeah, mostly all Emporia here, especially right at the start. But the second quarter, I mean, not necessarily anything to worry about for Emporia. You know, since they started to kind of stay close in that second quarter, and not necessarily points-wise for the whole game, but just the second quarter in general, as this team statistically is better in the first and fourth quarters. They will start and end the game off a lot better than kind of in those middle parts of the game. And I think we saw that against Blue Valley a lot, definitely a little bit in Derby at the end of that game. And now here we go. Second half underway. It'll be Kamara Marshall getting into a Shira Rayton. And Marshall passing to Rayton, stolen by DeWitt. Bringing it the other way, inside, peek, up, no good. Addie Kermer's going to give the Spartans a second opportunity. Peek gets out to Kermer, spinning. Over DeWitt. Peek from the wing. Drives in, spins, lays it up, no good. Alexis Shively gets the board. It's going to be another second chance for the Spartans, and now they get a foul down low. And it's on Amari Triplett. And now DeWitt from the corner. Into Kermer up top. We're slowing things down here in the first minute of the second half. Now in Shively, up and good. Alexis Shively on the board for Emporia and gets the Spartans on the board for the second half at 39-18. And now more full court pressure from Emporia. Kermer gets it backside into DeWitt. It's good. 41-19. That was also a big reason Emporia went up big in the first quarter as another steal on the press. Just we were getting ready to mention, the press really got to tee high, and then Emporia laid it off a little bit. But Shira Rayton picks up the foul, and now we get a tee high timeout before the Alexis Shively free throws. We'll take a quick break with it, and when we come back, third quarter action on E-Town Sports Network. Back from the Lady Trojan timeout. 41-18, Emporia leads it with Alexis Shively free throws on the way. 78% shooter from the charity stripe. First one's good. Make it 42-18. Second one off the back iron. Shively gets her own rebound on the free throw. Got it in. Kermer and good. 44-18. Addie Kermer has 23. And now Rayton trapped on the press, got it off to Marshall, who gets it across half court. And they're going to get a foul on Shively. Second of the night, first team foul for Emporia. And Marshall, windbound 4T high off the triplet. Corner Rayton, and she stepped out of bounds. Emporia basketball on a 7-0 run to start off the third quarter. Penna hands off to DeWitt. Backdoor pass. Kermer off the mark on the floater. Marshall will go the other way. Almost poked out by Shively. Shively still giving her pressure. As she gets it across, 2 minutes into the third. Now a drive, pulls up, floats it off the mark, and out of bounds. Still T-High basketball. Marshall look to inbound, stolen. Shively gets it up to Witt, and good. 46-18. Lexi DeWitt has 9. Marshall moving quickly forward. T high off the basket. Into Go True. Her shot no good. Peak. Deep heave to DeWitt. Now Kermer. Quick three. It is good. Another Addie Kermer three. And Kermer with 26 with 5:20 to go. As a full 5 at the scorer's table. And Shively steals it right back for Emporia. Fast break pass to Bennett wouldn't go. Marshall driving down the left side, mid-range. Peak with good defense, but an even better shot from Kimara Marshall. And T-High on the board for the second half. Marshall has 6. 49-20. Bennett from the right wing, and she's fouled driving in. So Emporia will have it from the baseline. Third team foul of the quarter for T-High. Triplet picks up her second foul. And a full 5, like we said earlier, subbing in for Emporia. It's Gutierrez, Pearson, Zapata, Herfkins, and Baker. Baker will be the one inbounding off the foul. Gets it in. Zapata put it up with the foul. Damia Zapata with the and one. So Zapata with her first 2, chance to make it 3. Zapata's first, no good. Baker gets the rebound. It's going to stay with Emporia up 51-20. Herfkins on the wing. Over Zapata. Back across Pearson. Baker left wing. Gutierrez open 3. No good. Got her own rebound and sets it back up for the Lady Spartans. Herfkins over to Baker. And Baker's pass to Pearson, stolen. Conley going the other way for T-High. And a good drive to make it 51-22. Morela Conley with 4 on the night. 3:50 to play in quarter number 3. As the pass from Gutierrez tipped out of bounds by Marshall. Staying with Emporia. Gutierrez will inbound for Emporia. Into Baker. Now Zapata. It's off Herfkins. Herfkins drives, kicks out. Baker 3 off the mark. She had one earlier in that first half for her 3 points on the night. Left wing Rayton. She has a couple of threes herself, and now she's fouled. Driving across by Herfkins. Herfkins picks up her first foul of the night. And left wing up top, Rayton. And now inside, Gutru. Now wing. And up top, Rayton slows it down for Lady Trojans with 3 minutes left until we hit the fourth. Marshall kicks out Rayton for three. It would be her third of the night. It's no good. Pearson rebounds for Emporia. And Baker will run point going the other way. Herfkins, corner three, off the mark. T-High basketball. And now some half-court pressure, 1-3-1 for Emporia. Pearson at the top of it to cross Marshall. And now off the hands of Marshall, she got it back and she's fouled. They called, I believe, on Zapata. We'll get an official call here. Yeah, on Zapata, her third of the night. And Lauren Williams and Taylor Cunningham check in for the Lady Spartans. Lauren Williams and Taylor Cunningham in for Emporia. They come in for Gutierrez and Baker. And now Gotru lost it on the inbound, trying to save it. Pearson, fast break for Emporia, and she's fouled going up with it. And Zeta Pearson will go to the line for 2 free throws. 66.7% on the year from the line. Pearson's first. It's good. And Zeta Pearson is on the board for the night. Second one is nothing but net. And Zeta Pearson puts the Spartan lead up to 31, 53-22. With 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Now a drive inside for Rain, kicked off. Gotru up and in. 53-24. Sasha Gotru puts it through for the Trojans. Now Herfkins high post, drives and draws some contact plus a foul. So she'll go to the line with 123 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Four points on the night. And first shot off the mark. Second one's in and out. T-High taking it the other way. Rayton pulls up, deep three, no good. Cunningham rebound for Emporia. 1:49 to play in the third. Herfkins over to Pearson. Hands off Cunningham. Across to Williams. Now Herfkins taking it in, and they're going to get her for a double dribble with 1:35 to go. Serena Mayfield checks in for T-High. And for Gotru. And Rayton tried to get it off Conley. It's out of bounds. Emporia basketball. So still 53-24, 80 seconds in the third. Cunningham spins, gets it off Williams. Williams looking off to Pearson. Pearson kicks out Williams. Now Cunningham wing, pump fake. Right back to Zeta Pearson. Pearson left-handed drive. Williams. Cross court. Cunningham back inside Pearson. Pearson puts it up and is fouled. Zeta Pearson will go back to the free throw line. She knocked down both of them just a moment ago. Pearson's first is good. To make it 54-24. Second one. Goes as well, nothing but net. Pearson 4 points, all 4 from the free throw line. She's 4 for 4 from there. Now Marshall brings up with 40 seconds until we hit the fourth. Rain takes a screen from Mayfield. Corner Marshall, pump fake, baseline, drive, floater, no good. Cunningham pushing it up for Emporia. The pass out of bounds. And T-High will get it back with 25 to go. Rain brings it up for possession where T.I. will probably try to get the last shot of the quarter off. Wing Marshall handoff for Rayton. Rayton now clock down to 10. She puts it up from mid-range. It's good. 55-26. And now buzzer beater, no good from Herfkins. And we're 75% of the way done. 55-26. Emporia leads it. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got the fourth quarter from EHS. You're watching ESN. Fourth quarter ready to get underway. The original 5 starters enter the game for Emporia. See how long they stay in here. As it's into Kermer to get the last quarter of the game started. Bennett backside, good pass to Kermer who lays it in. 57-26. 28 for Kermer, and now to make it 30 and tie her career high. It's good. 59-26. Addie Kermer ties a career high with 30. And once again, we're running out of room on this stat sheet, just like we did on Saturday. And now 3 from Marshall, no good. Bennett off to Shively, 7:20 to play. Shively into Peak, it's up and good. 61-26. And we get a timeout for subs for Emporia. Well, we mentioned Emporia being good in the first and fourth quarter. How about that start to the fourth quarter for Emporia? 3 quick buckets to make it 61-26. And Marshall will bring it up for T-High. 6:40 to play in the ball game. Rayton brings it back out And now a handoff. Conley gets it off to Rayton. Rayton drives, and they're going to tackle Lauren Williams with a foul. Her first of the night here, as the clock will continue to run for this fourth quarter. Goutreau off the inbound into Marshall. Corner three, no good from Rayton. She had 2 in the first half. She's gone cold since then. As Cunningham brings it up for Emporia. She drives in. And that's Gutierrez as they're going to get her with a walk. Rayton takes it back down for the Trojans with 5:25 to go. She's going to hold it up top for a little bit. And it's going to wait on a screen from Gotru. Off to Marshall, right wing. And Marshall driving, kicks out to Kimura Brooks, who checked in. And now screen for Rayton. Rayton drives. Her floater is off the backboard and in to make it 61-28. Baker off to Zapata. And now Williams on the pick and roll gets it to Zapata. No good. Fight for the rebound, and we got a foul. And wow, they attacked Zapata with a foul on that. Seemed like a lot of ball. Oh no, they got Baker with the foul. Either way, again, a lot of ball. As Adea Hefner and Kaylee DeWitt enter the game for Emporia with 4 minutes to go. And Emporia bringing that half-court pressure again. Hefner up top, and now stolen. Williams goes the other way, gets it across. Hefner almost lost it, gets it out. Cunningham, now Williams for 3, rolls out. And Zapata's put back, no good. Gotru with the block. 3:30 to go. Marshall drives and lays it in, 61-30. And on the wing, DeWitt, top Hefner. Cunningham takes it. Gets the screen from Hefner. Now it's in over on the wing to Williams. Hefner up top. Cross to DeWitt. DeWitt takes the screen. And now Cunningham, right-handed drive. And now out Williams for 3 again. No good. And Marshall will bring it back the other way with 2:50 to go. For T-High, stolen. Cunningham comes up with it. Deep pass from Hefner off to DeWitt. DeWitt drives and taken out from behind by Rayton. Oh no, they called a foul. So DeWitt will shoot 2 for Emporia. And good. Kaylee DeWitt on the board. As Zeta Pearson comes in for Damia Zapata. DeWitt's second goes as well. DeWitt with 2. And 1:50 to play. Marshall slowing things down for Topeka. Now Triplett. Dribbled and then dribbled back out. Up to Rayton. Braden holds it up top. Forte do it on defense. Now the screen makes the Whitten Williams switch. Marshall spinning on Pearson. Has to get it out. Gets it over to Conley. Now inside, go Drew Hefner's there to knock it away. And now 60 seconds to play. 63-30 Spartans. And it's into Marshall. Over to Rayton. 45 to go. And now they're going to get Emporia with a reach in. It's Taylor Cunningham. Her first. It's into Go-True. Go-True drives, and she's fouled on the shot. Sasha Go-True will go to the free throw line. For T high as the clock about to go off. And Go-True's free throw is in and out. And I believe they're going to let her shoot. No, they aren't. So the game will end. It's a 63-30 Emporia win here in Spartan Gymnasium. The Spartans take the win. Lady Spartans take the win. And leading the way was Addie Kermer with 30 points, her second 30-point game in the last 3 games. Oh, good stretch she's having. And it was Lexi DeWitt with 9. It was 3 for Alexis Shively, 4 for Kyla Herfkins, 2 from Addison Gutierrez, 2 from Demia Zapata, 3 from Tegan Baker, 2 from Kaylee DeWitt, and 4 from Zeta Pearson. So there it is. Spartans win it at Spartan Gymnasium. Yeah, we'll take a quick break between games, and then we'll bring you the Dean Smith Classic here on E-Town Sports Network. Well, we are back at Emporia High for the boys game. And once again, Emporia the favorite here. The Spartans come into this one 8-4, coming off a big win on Saturday night against Manhattan, 55-48, a game the Spartans trailed by double digits at one point, but fought and clawed back and took the win to complete the Spartan sweep of the day on Saturday. Emporia coming in 2-1 in league play. Of course, the one loss to Junction City just 2 games ago. T-High comes into this one at 5-8 on a 2-game skid right now. 55-30 loss to Topeka West and a 69-59 loss to Seaman. And 1-2 in league play. Only win coming against Hayden. But, you know, you sound like a broken record saying this, but this is an Emporia team that comes in here and they're gonna make it hard on you defensively. And we mention it every time, but it really is true. 47.6 points per game and 42.5 points per game allowed. And you almost wish we had some rankings on points allowed in the state or in 5A or something to see where that ranks for the Spartans. I mean, because again, that's a low number, and Emporia's only allowed over 50 once the entire season. So we'll see what the Spartan defense can do to rattle T-High. And to do that, they're going to have to contain DeMichael Hales, the leading scorer of this T-High team, with 12.2. Along with Isaiah Lyons, who averages double digits himself at 10.3. And they're going to have to guard Miguel Villegas on the perimeter. This TI team shoots just about average from the three-point line at 29%. But Villegas shoots 34%. And Jalen Freeman, the 6'1" senior, shoots 45% from the perimeter. So they're going to have to guard him well, too. As far as Emporia, a team that shoots below average from 3, but they still have 2 good shooters in River Peters and Sheldon Stewart. Sheldon, 35% from beyond the arc. Peters, 31%. And those are the 2-point leaders as well. Peters, 18.4 a game. Stewart, 13.2 a game. Stewart leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals per game as well. He's just kind of that, just that stereotypical point guard that isn't first in points, but still high up there. Gets the assists, gets the rebounds, and overall just does it all for Emporia. So with that, we'll take a break. We'll go to starting lineups, and when we come back, Emporia High basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back in Emporia, and here are your starting lineups for T-High. Senior number 1, Isaiah Lyons. Senior number 2, Jalen Freeman. Junior number 3, DeMichael Hayes. Senior number 10, Miguel Villegas. And junior number 14, Jaden Norman. For Emporia, senior number 1, Sheldon Stewart. Senior number 2, Cooper Reck. Junior number 5, Nolan Jacob. Senior number 14, Calvin Seeley. And junior number 23, River Peters. So there's the starting lineups for both sides. And now we'll tip off this TI team. Not particularly tall. They have Daniel Brown at 6'3", but he's not starting either, along with Zen Woods. Both guys are not starting. And Stuart Campbell at 6'2". Other than that, their tallest is several at 6'1" and 6 foot. But Emporia, a team that's been mostly undersized for a lot of the season, they're going to be a team that sizes up pretty well with them, as it'll be Jalen Freeman at 6'1", facing off against Cooper Reck, 6'4", for the tip-off. And Reck wins it. Stewart will bring it up for Emporia. And we'll set things up for the first possession of the ball game. It's that 3-man swing we see from Emporia a lot between Stewart, Jacob, and Seeley. It's inside Peters. Now corner 3. Nolan Jacob, no good. Rebound going the other way. It's Jalen Freeman. And hands off Villegas. Now Hales. Corner Lions. Right back up Hales. And Hales will slow it up and bring it out. And TI will slow it down here as the underdogs at Spartan Gymnasium. Now into Norman. Right back out. Corner 3 off the mark from Freeman. And he shoots 45%. And he was open there, so a dodge bullet for Emporia. Up top, Seeley. Spartans will swing it again. 0-0 ball game. A minute in to quarter number 1. And Jacob on the wing. Now Seeley inside Reck. Kicks out Stewart. Corner inside Reck, and Jacob found an open Reck. And he gets on the board for Emporia. He's been on a tear lately. He's averaging 6 a game. He had double digits in all 3 games of the Blue Stem Classic in El Dorado. And now up top, Lions driving in on Stewart. Gets it backside into Hales, and he'll score to get TI on the board. So to Michael Hales, knots us up at 2 apiece here in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. Stewart, Jacob inside, Reck, kicks out, Seeley, pump fakes, right back over Jacob, now Stewart, right back inside to Reck, hook shot, good. Cooper Reck with the first 4 Emporia points, already taking advantage of their size over the Trojans right now. 4-2. Spartans lead it. And Hales almost lost to Jacob on defense. And now a baseline drive. Lions, what a floater. And sorry, that was Jalen Freeman. Freeman with 2. And so knotted up at 4-4. Seeley, Stewart, Jacob. Exchanging passes again. Stewart, look. Now kicks it right back out. Jacob. We're continuing to move the ball around. It's opened things up for Cooper Reck down low in the first 3 minutes of this game. Now Jacob, he takes a 3. Bullseye. Nolan Jacob on the board with 3 points. He hits the first 3 of the game for Emporia. With 4:30 to play in quarter number 1. Norman off to Freeman. Over Villegas. Villegas drives down the right side. No good. Jacob gets the board for Emporia. Now Stewart, he takes an open 3. Sheldon Stewart, no good. Peters tried to get the rebound. Couldn't quite come down with it. Halfway through the first. Now Norman, his open corner 3. No good either. And it'll go right back the other way. 7-4 Spartans lead it as Stewart's pass to Seeley Deflected and out of bounds. Staying Emporia basketball. Stewart over to Jacob. Right back Seeley. Bounce pass, and now Jacob from the wing. And to Peters. Peters puts it up, no good. T.I. will go the other way. Corner Norman, right back up Hales. Inside Freeman. Quick passing from T.I. Norman, baseline drive. Good pass out to Lyons. He lays it up. No good. Bounce around a couple times, rolled out. 7-4, and they're going to get Cooper Reck with a walk. Now Josh Rios into the game for Emporia. Taking the place of Reck. Hales working on Jacob. Gets it off Freeman, spinning, pulling up, and rolls out. And they get the foul down low on Seeley. Coach Baldwin frustrated with the call. Oh. It's on Stewart. Stewart wasn't even in on the rebound play, but that's who they're going to attack with it. And now on the scoreboard it says Calvin Seeley. So there it is. There's the correction as now Antoine Sims checks in for T.I. He wasn't eligible until just recently to play. He's come in and he's averaged almost 4 points a game for the Trojans as Hales shot off the mark. Stewart will go the other way. Corner, Peters. And kicks out. River Peters, 3 off the back iron. Gonna go the other way. Hales, corner Villegas. Right back up. 2 to Michael Hales. Now, high post shot. Freeman, good. 7-6. Jalen Freeman with 4 early for T-High. And we've got a 1-point game, 7-6. Jacob over to Stewart. Now Jacob on the wing, inside Peters. Good Emporia ball movement, and now Seeley's pass across the court taken away from Villegas. 1:50 to go. Hales will set things up for the Trojans. Hales from the logo, now a deep 3 from Lyons. No good from Isaiah Lyons. He's 27% on the year, and he took a deep contested one there. Now Peters inside, makes a move, spins, puts it in, plus the foul. What a finish from River Peters to make it 9-6 and a chance to make it 10-6. On the end one. That was a tough finish if I've seen one. And in for T-High is Daquan Groves. And Blake Spellman checks in for Emporia. Taking Seeley. And Peters free throw, nothing but nets. 10-6, River Peters with his first 3 points of the ball game. 10-6 Emporia lead with 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Now inside Freeman, and Spellman gets in there and gets the jump ball. He's going to stay with T-High. Lions will inbound from the baseline. Gets it in Sims. And now Freeman takes it in, and they get Stewart with a foul. It's into Hales. Now, top hills again, inside Freeman. Freeman puts up the floater, off the mark. Jacob rebounds and gets it across to Stewart. Stewart pushes it off to Jacob on the fast break. T.I. wanted to walk, didn't get it. Spellman almost lost it, held on. Now he drives in, jump stops. No good. Fight for the rebound. Peters comes up with it and he's fouled, putting it back up with 28-9 left in quarter number 1. And River Peters will go to the free throw line with 3 on the night. He's a 73% shooter, and he hit the one earlier on the end one. First one from Peters is nothing but net. 11-6. Second one on the way good. River Peters with 5. Leading the way for the Spartans here early. Should be 12-6 there. The scoreboard changed here at Spartan Gymnasium. And Hales will hold on to it, try and get the last shot for T-High of the quarter. Hales inside. Norman, fade away, no good. Seeley with 3. And Rios, his buzzer beater, no good, off the backboard. That'll end the quarter with a 12-6 Spartan lead. And so, yeah, Spartans lead at the end of the first quarter, 25% of the way done. And we'll bring you back for second quarter action on ESN. Ready for second quarter action from Emporia. And it'll be the Spartans taking the ball first. Stewart over Jacob Wing. Now, good move. Sheldon Stewart out to Seeley. Inside, Peters got 3. Topeka dudes on him. He kicks out Stewart. His 3 is no good. T.I. pushing it back up. Wing now inside, and the pass inside from Freeman. Tipped out of bounds by River Peters. So now Freeman will inbound, and he gets in short corner. And now T.I. inbound getting a violation, I believe. Who was inbounded to stepped on the line and came back in, made a play on the ball. So it's right back to Emporia basketball. Stewart drives into the free throw line. Seeley pump fakes the 3. And now good pass from Jacob inside to Peters, who lays it in. 14-6. River Peters with 7. The assist goes to Jacob. And it was a good one over the top into Peters. 14-6 Emporia lead. Now mid-range shot off the mark from Jalen Freeman. Stewart Getting the break going for Emporia. Peters drives, and they're going to get a foul on Jaden Norman. Jacob inbounds from Emporia right over the top to Peters again. Wasn't able to put it through. With 6:40 to go in the second quarter. And now three. Villegas is good to make it 14-9. Mentioned him earlier too, a 34% shooter from behind the three-point line. And now in, Peters puts it up, no good. Rec trying to win it back for Emporia, and it ends up getting tipped around to Seeley. Now a beautiful pass from Stewart, underhanded into Rec. He scores to get him 6 on the game. 2 minutes into the second. A couple of nice passing plays from Emporia. And now Norman pulls up from the elbow. His shot's in and out. And Stewart across to Jacob, right back into Stewart. Gets it over. Peters up and good. And a nice Emporia run. River Peters has 9. And we got a 30-second timeout from T-High. We'll bring you back when it's over. You're watching Spartan basketball. Back from the timeout. Emporia leads at 18-9. Here in quarter number 2. Villegas on the wing. Got it across Freeman. Now Hales pump fakes the 3. Shoots an open one. No good. River Peters grabs the board for Emporia. Stewart looks up the court on a fast break. It's off to Seeley. Drives in, kicks out. Inside, high post, Peters, floater, and they get him with a travel. Back to TI basketball with 5:18 to go in the third quarter. 5:10. And now Seeley picks up a foul. He fouled Lyons. Oh, and there goes Jacob. Seeley and Lyons had the collision, but I guess they're going to end up saying the foul's on Jacob. And TI will stay with it. Jacob picks up his first foul of the game. Villegas off to Hales. Hales sets it up. Wing, Villegas thought about the 3. He's already hit 1. Now to Freeman, almost stolen by Jacob. Hales go the other way with it. And Peters got a hand on Hales' cross-court pass. Still got to the hands of Villegas. And T.I. swings it around. And now we're driving from Hales. Seeley tipped it out of bounds. Stays with T-High, but a good defensive possession so far from Emporia. And it's into Hales. Long TI possession, but there hasn't been much on it. Emporia's been right there. Now Freeman drives it in, no good. Rec grabs the rebound for the Spartans. Now Stewart off to Seeley. Baldwin urging his team to be patient. Stewart now floats it from the free throw line. Couldn't quite get it to roll in. So 3:45 to go. Still an 18-9 ball game. And now a drive in from Lions. It's good. 18-11. Isaiah Lyons on the board for the Trojans. And now Jacobs' pass tipped away. Villegas touched it. And oh my goodness, they said out. Whoa, they said out of bounds. In TI basketball, Villegas went diving in after the ball. They're gonna discuss it. We had a couple of these like this in the girls' game too. And they're going to keep it TI basketball. I mean, Villegas carried the ball out of bounds with him while he was on the floor. Crowd doesn't like the call. And Hales now will drive in off that out of bounds play going TI's way, and he's fouled. Jacob picks up his second here in the first half, so that'll be something to look for Emporia. Lions driving in for T-High, and he picks up a foul. That one's on Stewart. And now Stewart's second in the first half. Josh Rios checks in for Sheldon. Freeman into Villegas. He thought about the three. Now it's over to Freeman. Freeman takes a screen. Drives back out. Pulls up top of the key. Jalen Freeman's three no good. And now stolen from behind by Zen Woods. Recently checked in. And now they get the backside pass off to Woods. He lays it up and in. And TI has a small 4-0 run going for him to get the lead down to 5. And they're going to bring some full court pressure as well. Rios on the wing off to Peters. And now right back to Seeley, who will slow it down and set it up for Emporia with 2:25 to go until halftime. Now Rec inside, hook shot, no good. Putback, no good. What a tough putback from Cooper Rec. He has 8. Coach Baldwin calls a full timeout. We'll take a break on ESN. You're watching Spartan basketball. Back from the timeout of 2013. Emporia lead with 2:15 to go in the first half. Beat the Michael Hales. Off to Miguel Villegas. Freeman now. Driving in, pulls up mid-range. No good. And Jacob gathers it for Emporia. Peters fast break. Euro steps good. River Peters with 11. .145 to play. And Hales inside and put up good by Zen Woods. with 90 seconds to go. Jacob over to Seeley. Inside Rec, free throw line, gets the backdoor pass to Rios. Kicked out Peters, he takes the three with a hand in his face, off the mark. Cooper Rec rebound, put back, count it with the basket. Cooper Rec, the and one. And he'll go to the line for the three-point play with 1:10 remaining in quarter number 2. He's got 10. And we talked about the tear he's been on, especially in that Blue Sim Classic. Well, he's already in double digits here in the first half. And free throw from Rec is good to make it 25-15. He has 11, tied with Peters for the most of the night from either team. And now backdoor pass to Lyons. Freeman, his corner three, good. Yeah, I didn't think it was coming soon from Jalen Freeman, the best three-point shooter on this T-High team. And now miscommunication. Norman will go the other way with it for T-High. Gets it out Hales. Hales across the line. No, out of bounds. Emporia basketball. 39.8 to go. Still some full court pressure from the Trojans. Got to Emporia on the last possession. Let's see if it does here. Seeley's able to bring it up. Most of the pressure just falls back for T-High. Now Peters inside Rec. Rec over the top. No good. 20 seconds left in the half. 7-point Spartan lead. 25-18. Top of the key, Norman. He pulls up. It's a long two. Feet were on the line. And they get Seeley with an over the back. Seeley second. And Crow checks in for Seeley. That foul will also have T-High going to the free throw line if there's another Emporia foul in the last 8.9 seconds of the quarter. As it's into Villegas, hands off Hales. Hales left-handed crosses over on Rec. Left-handed layup, no good. And no buzzer beater. So lead halftime, a 25-18 Emporia lead. And leading the way for the Spartans was a tie between Cooper Rec and River Peters at 11. And then just 3 other points coming from Nolan Jacob on the 3 in the first quarter. That's about it. But there's the Emporia defense we talked about, giving up just 18 points in that first half. And Spartans in control, up 7 and at the end of half number 1. But that does it for the first half, 25-18. And we'll come back when halftime's over. You're watching Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network. back here at halftime of a 25-18 ball game. Emporia leads it to start the winning streak up. And, well, like we mentioned earlier, we've seen two guys with 11 for Emporia, and it's Sheldon Stewart and Cooper Reck. And then Nolan Jacob with the other 3 that sum up to the Emporia 25. But Emporia defense played well. A lot of long possessions from TI that Emporia just kind of made them stall out. That's going to do a lot to you offensively if you're TI, to be able to have those long possessions and not be able to come away with anything. And same thing happened sometimes for Emporia, but the difference is Emporia was in the offensive boards, getting the second chances. We mentioned Topeka High's height earlier being a possible issue, and we've seen that a lot on the boards, mostly offensive. Defensive hasn't been as many contested rebounds, but yeah, offensively Emporia's gotten some big rebounds, and including a big Cooper Reck and one off the rebound and put back as well. So that being said, that's all we have before we get ready to start the second half. Looking at some college basketball scores. K-State down 33-19 to Oklahoma at halftime right now. KU underway at home against Oklahoma State at the Fog, up 8-4 in the first 3 minutes of that one. That one just now getting underway from Allen Fieldhouse. North Carolina in a battle with 1:58 left to go against Georgia Tech. One I didn't plan on mentioning, but I just now saw while looking at the KU score here. But yeah, that's about it. We'll be ready to go now for the second half. Emporia on the huddle. Still some talking over going on the TI bench. But Emporia will try to close out a 7-point lead here in the second half of this ball game. And try to take home another league win, improve to 3-1 in league play so far on this season. TI will get the ball first. Be Jalen Freeman inbounding in to DeMichael Hales. Hales will hold it up top for a little bit. Left wing, back over to Hales. Now inside Norman, a good pass backside, and Jalen Freeman puts it in to make it 20-25. Still an Emporia lead, but TI on the board first here in the third quarter. Jacob from the corner drives up right back to the corner, this time into Seeley. Stewart on the cut. Driving around cross. Nolan Jacob, corner 3, no good. He has Emporia's only 3-pointer of the night. And now it's into Stewart. Off to Jacob, back up to Reck up top. And Stewart pass on the cut to Seeley. Just continuing to move with these baseline cuts for Emporia. First half we saw the 3-man swing. Second half we're seeing the cuts from the baseline, and now stolen from TI on the long Emporia possession. Hales will bring it back the other way, and Rex steals it. Now fast break. Are we going to get a River Peters jam? We are. River Peters throws it down. 27-20, and River Peters has 13 with the slam dunk. And Peters almost stole it on the other end from Villegas, and now Seeley right there, knocking that one away on the pass inside to Isaiah Lyons, who's cutting inside. Inbound into Villegas. Hand off Hales. Hales, his pass into Norman. A miscommunication. Out of bounds, Emporia basketball. Some man-to-man pressure for T-High. Stewart brings up for Emporia, gets past Villegas, and into Peters on the wing. Now Reck, right back over Stewart. Jacob up top. High post Stewart, Cooper Reck. Down the baseline, he has 11. Now Peters open for three. No good off the front iron. And now Sheldon Stewart rebound and puts back. He's on the board for the night. He's got 2. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. On the wing is Villegas. Corner Norman. Back up top Hales. Hales. Hands off now in the corner. Right back at Hales. And now fadeaway jumper from the elbow. No good from Jaden Norman. Fast break. Peters foul going up. And River Peters will go to the line to try and extend the Emporia lead to double digits for the first time in this ball game. Peters first. Swish. To put the lead up to double digits and give River 14 in this one. River second goes as well. 31-20, River Peters with 15. And now T-High finds themselves down 11. They were down 7 at half. And now a kick ball. T-High will keep it down low. And then to Antoine Sims. He gets it off Freeman. Freeman dribbling around, crossing over a couple of times, lost his dribble, got it off Hales. And now a miscommunication there. Hales trying to get it off to Villegas. Villegas was trying to backdoor cut. And so now it's Emporia basketball, and we get a T-High timeout, a full one. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, you're watching Spartan basketball on ESN. And we return to Emporia. And Seeley gets it into Stewart. Still some man-to-man pressure from T-High. Hasn't been a problem for Emporia in the second half. And now good pass from Peters into Reck. Shot won't go though. Sims gets the rebound for T-High. Left wing, swung across. Freeman into Lyons. Right back over, corner of Villegas. Shot blocked by Nolan Jacob. Good hustle play from Nolan Jacob to go in and knock away the Miguel Villegas shot. And now they're going to get a foul down low on Emporia. They tack it on to Seeley. And Seeley picks up his third. We have a few Spartans in some foul trouble here early on in the second half with 4:10 to play in the third. Sims gets the rebound down low, and oh my goodness. They got wrecked for a foul. Not much more Rec could do there, really. Baldwin expressing frustration with the call. And now we'll go right back to the baseline again. And now they're gonna get a foul on on River Peters. Peters first, and already the third team foul for Emporia, halfway through the third. The wing is Freeman inside. Sims kicks out Villegas. Now Sims inside, no good. Peters and Stewart there with the defense. Got his own rebound, and now he walks down low. And finally, the T-High possession ends. It's into Stewart. Now Hales poked it out. It's going to stay with Emporia. Seeley into Stewart. Stewart driving up on Hales. Seeley on the wing. Takes the screen from Peters. Now Rec up top. And Stewart got the pass into Rec. How did he come up with it? Cooper Rec puts it in. He has 13. I'm just trying to figure out how he came up with that pass and was able to put it up so quickly and accurately. And now they're going to foul on the floor on Peters. Sims the one who draws it. Freeman looked inbound, and I mean, they are just, wow. T-High is racking up fouls on these inbounds plays. And they say it's on Peters again. His third now for River Peters. Michael Hales will shoot 2 for T-High. He's a 79% shooter, and he makes the first one there. Josh Rios comes in for Emporia. So T-High in the bonus for the quarter already with 5 Emporia fouls. Second one goes as well. Make it 33-22. Stewart drives up and kicks off to Jacob. Now Rec. Stewart looking, finds Rios. Over on the wing to Seeley. And Rec will have it back up top. Emporia moving around. 3 minutes to go till we hit the fourth. And long possession for Emporia. Now it's inside Rios. Jump stops, kicks out Seeley, and he got up to grab that one, and now they're going to foul down low on Jalen Freeman. So Stewart inbounds, or Jacob inbounds to Stewart on the corner. His 3 no good. Emporia has been ice cold from beyond the 3-point line, aside from the Nolan Jacob 3. Now in the corner, Isaiah Lyons. And out. Inside Sims. Sims puts up the floater. It's off the mark. Jacob rebounds. Off to Stewart. Stewart gets it over to Rios. 33-22. Under 2 minutes in the third. Wreck driving in, trying to put up, kicks out Stewart right back inside to Cooper Wreck, who has 13, and it's taken out down low by Sims. Off to Hales now, top of the corner. Villegas 3, no good. Right back out Hales, his 3 will go. And the lead is down to single digits at 8 for Emporia. Stewart now inside. He spins, kicks it out. Wreck, corner over the top into Rios. Beautiful pass with Cooper Wreck. Josh Rios puts it up and in. And Josh Rios has his first 2 of the ball game. And now a 3 from Lions. It's off the mark. Stewart slows it down. Seeley, wing. Off to Jacob, inside Stewart on the cut. Spins around, puts one up and over the top of Lions. And Shelton Stewart's got 4. TI will slow things down. Trying to take the last shot of quarter number 3, down 12. They need a rally. And it would have to start here probably with a momentum builder. 5 seconds now, and Stewart steals it. Going their way, maybe a buzzer beater for Emporia. Stewart lays it in, good. There's a buzzer beater layer from Sheldon Stewart, who has 6. Had 4 quick points at the end of this quarter. 75% of the way done, and we come back to final 8 minutes from Spartan Gymnasium on E-Town Sports Network. Ready for the 4th quarter. Emporia basketball up 14. Coming off the buzzer beater layup from Sheldon Stewart. Stewart up top, inside, Wreck, a nice floater over the top to extend the Emporia lead to 14. And Cooper has 15 on the night, tied with River Peters for the lead in the game. Now it's inside, kicked out Lyons. His 3 is good. Isaiah Lyons hits his first 3 of the game to cut the deficit to 13. Stewart driving into Seeley, right back up top. Stewart into Jacob. Wreck. Peters short corner. Inside, Cooper Wreck, up and over the top. Cooper Wreck, good. 17. He has had some nice finishes down low. He's been a great post player tonight. In the last couple of games, he's just had some big games, and add this one to it at 15. Now inside, loss. Wreck gets it, and they're going to award Coach Baldwin with a timeout. A 30. Mostly to keep possession, but we'll take a quick break with them. When we come back, Spartan basketball on ESN. Emporia basketball after the timeout. Spartans trying to hold on for the last 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Trying to hold on to this 15-point lead at home. And now into Rec, couldn't hold on. Going the other way, a drive inside, left-handed layup, no good. Sims tried to put it back. Didn't go. Still back to Emporia basketball. Now Stewart, what a save, into Jacob. Right back out to Peters. He's trying to hit it off the leg of Lyons, but it ended up going right to Nolan Jacob. Jacob on the left wing. Into Sealy, he dribbles it back up. Now Stewart over the top, good passing up Peters, and Peters fouled by Jalen Freeman. .552 to go. A good inbounds play into Sealy. It's good. Calvin Sealy on the board. 45-28, 17-point Emporia lead. Deep three from Isaiah Lyons, and he hit it. Wow. Curry range from Isaiah Lyons. He's hit 2 straight threes. And got it to 45-31. 5:25 to go. Stewart over to Rec. Left wing Sealy. Right back over Rec up top. Rec driving in right-handed. And I'm going to say he walked. So it'll be T-High basketball with 5 to go. 5 minutes to be exact. Corner is Norman, right back out. Hales, pump fake, steps back. No good. Norman saves it for T-High, goes to Freeman. He puts it up and in. 45-33, lead down to 12. Short 5-0 T-High run. Now Hales, he steals it, he goes up. No good, but he gets the foul. And it's on Jacob. Jacob picks up his third. Hale's first is good. Second on the way and good as well. 45-35. Now corners Peters, and they get Peters with a walk. So T-High basketball, a 7-0 T-High run has got the lead down to 10 to make things somewhat interesting here. There's still 4:30 to play. Wing is Norman. Up top and now Jacob with the steal. And he's going to go all the way with it up and in. That ends the T-High run. Nolan Jacobs got 5. Four to play. Hales. Corner. Tried to get it over across the court. Jacob behind the back save, but it went right to Groves. Unfortunately for him, and a good pass into Norman, who lays it in. So 47-37. Inside, Rec, he puts it up, no good. Peters fighting for the rebound, no, but he ends up getting it right back to Rec, who puts it in, and plus a foul. Cooper Rec with this free throw could enter 20 points on the game. coming into this one averaging 6. And there's still 3.5 minutes left as well. And it's good for Cooper Rec. He's into the 20s, 50-37. On the wing is Villegas. Now it tails, and they get Jacob with his 4th foul. The frustration growing from the Emporia side, trying to get a TI flop or offensive foul of some sort. There's been a lot of falling over. It's a 50-37 Emporia lead. And now almost stolen by Stewart. Held on. And another fall down from Lions. Now Rec stolen going the other way. Cooper Rec got the dunk to fall in to make it 52-37. Cooper Rec has 22. And Emporia is going to call a full timeout. 52-37. Spartans lead it. We'll come back with the last 3 minutes action after the timeout on E-Town Sports Network. It will be T-High basketball off the Emporia timeout. Trojans down 15, gonna need a big rally in the final 3 minutes. The leg is up top. Lions, he pulls up, 3, no good. Peters rebound, going the other way. Some pressure from T-High across to Jacob in the middle. Inside Stewart and tipped out of bounds by Jalen Freeman. Still Emporia High basketball as Harry Chalk's going to enter the game. Jacob into Peters. Pump fake the 3. Inside Rec. Kicks out Stewart's. Up top to Trout. Stewart spins, gets it off Jacob. And Emporia trying to eat time here. Now a trap on Stewart. And we're going to get a Spartan timeout to try and keep possession. We'll take a 30-second break as well. When we come back, Spartan basketball. Back from the quick timeout, Spartan basketball up 15. And it's in to Sheldon Stewart. He takes a drive, gets the pass across the court to Trelk, up top Rec. On the wing, Jacob, inside, Peters, and puts it up, and the floater's good. 54-37, 17 for River Peters. Now a three from the logo from Isaiah Lyons is no good. Minute 40 to play. Trelk across Stewart. Stewart, a good move. And, tried to get the lob into Peters. The crowd wanted it. They couldn't quite get it to go. Would have been fun if that one went down. Now a pass inside. Norman from the corner on the kick out. No good. 80 to go. And now a foul from behind on Freeman. Josh Rios is going to check in along with Calvin Seeley. Rios takes out Rex. Seeley takes out Trelk. And Stewart will inbound. Up to Seeley. Over Jacob. Emporia still trying to eat time. Up 17. Now it's into Peters, and he's fouled. Foul's on Jaden Norman. And Rylan Crowell and Chase Harrington are in for the Spartans with under a minute to go. Crowell and to Harrington in the corner. Now Rios into Jacob. A good pass and a score. Nolan Jacob. We get a full timeout from Emporia. We'll take it with them. You're watching Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back from the timeout. It's a 19 points Emporia lead, the biggest of the game. And TI will take it up for these last 40 seconds. And now Lions three, no good. Rios, the board. We'll see. TI looking like they might try and contest and foul a little bit, maybe. Now 19. Emporia's got to get it across. Crowell does. And now that seems to really be fouling, just giving some pressure. And now Spellman gets it off Trelk. And he'll hold it up top. Dribbling around a little bit. And he holds on to it. The clock ready to hit triple zeros, and Emporia is going to take a 56-37 win. And it's a big one. That's going to put Emporia atop the Centennial League standings. And both the boys and girls, a big win for the Spartans. There's the fight song. Getting ready. Emporia High Faithful getting ready to sing it. And it's a big win. So we'll let you enjoy that for a little bit. And there it is. And now let's get back to the game. Leading the way for Emporia with a double-double and 24 points is Cooper Reck. Talk about the game, and there's just a stretch of couple of games he's had leading the way for the Spartans. River Peters had double digits as well. And then it's 6 from both Sheldon Stewart and Nolan Jacob, along with Josh Rios and Calvin Seeley having 2. That will do it from Spartan Gymnasium. Big win for the Spartans. And both teams are going to have to look forward to a huge game against Washburn Rule on Winter Sports Formal Night as well. From Emporia, I'm signing off. Javen Arts, have a good night.